Well, don't forget, the government's still on track to give out over $18,000 per person in 2025. I mean, that's the government benefits that the government gives out every year, and it goes up every year. But this year's a little unique, I would say, and the government's still trying to give out the money. But what Doge did, is trying to get rid of people who are there to help you get the money. Now that's sort of another little barrier they're trying to do because they don't know how to, not give out the money. So that's a law. They have to do that. So like Social Security, they're cutting back on Social Security. Like they cut 7,000 people in Social Security, and that's mostly frontline people helping you. So now you have to be careful in contacting Social Security because if you can't just show up at their office anymore. You have to make an appointment, okay? So you have to make an appointment, and then you're on. First of all, you have to call and make an appointment, and the people who've been trying this, they're on hold for 15 minutes, and then they say after 15 minutes they get another recording to call back. So it's going to be a hassle, most likely, but the money's still there. So you have to get over those hurdles. I mean, everything in life is that way. There's always going to be a roadblock, a do not enter sign or whatever, and you have to go around these things, over them, through, if you want it, because the help is still there. Don't forget, 40% of everything in our country is people handing out free money, okay? 40%, that's huge. And you can't get help in Google because everybody there wants to charge you money to help you get the free money. That's crazy. So you don't do that. Okay. The kinds of things you could do is, okay, first of all, Social Security, I'll put the link in the description below to find your local office. You put in the zip code, and they have the office hours. They're sort of like 9 to 4. And so that's where you're going to put on hold probably for a while. But there's also more help. What you want to do is go to this website, commoncause.org, and put in Find Your Representative, commoncause.org. See, the people who have power over the Social Security office or a veterans office or anybody like that who gives out benefits is your elected official. They're the people, so you call them, and they they want to help you because you'll vote for them. If they help you and get you money, then they know you vote for them, because if they got you the $20,000 you had no idea you should be getting, you're going to vote for them forever and ever. This is how these people stay in business. So you have to use them, and anybody can. You go in here, put in your full address. Let's see, I'm going to put in my address in Maryland, Prospect Street, Kensington, Maryland, okay? And then you'll see it there, and see you have everything right in front of you. You have everybody from the president on down. You want to call your president, give it a try. But you got your 2 U.S. senators. You have the phone number to call. You got your elected official, your congressman, and then you have your governor. Call their office too. Because all of those know other offices that could get through the system. You and I doing this for the first time, we don't know the system, right? So, but these people do. They've helped thousands and thousands of people like you that have problems with the government. So it's easier for them to help you than anybody else in the country, okay? And they have the power, because they have power over the bureaucrats, because they give them the money. So if they piss off a congressman or senator, they may not get their allotment next year, okay? And then you have the lieutenant governor, attorney general. All those people are there to help you get what you deserve from your government benefits, okay? So that's important to know. Now, also there's veterans. Veterans wants to cut off 80,000 people. Wow, 80,000. So that's another thing. So when you're going to veteran benefits and it's not getting where you want to, again, you call those elected officials, okay? You have like a dozen of them there. You call them. You're either going to wait on hold or call the elected officials and have them wait. They have separate phone lines that get to these offices. See, they have back office numbers that people answer the phone for the elected officials. You and me, we have to wait in line in front. So you want to get the fat cats, the people with the power in the system, that's the elected officials, to call for you in the back office and get your problem solved. Okay, and they love doing that because they know you're going to vote for them next time if they get your help. And that's why many of them just come out every year. Look at all the thousands of people we helped get money from the government. Yes, they brag about it. I guess I do too. But okay, here's another place too, legal help, because there's so many nonprofits that help people with the government and get their benefits. Now, where do you find all these nonprofits? The best thing I found so far is findhelp.org. You go to findhelp.org and get over, there's a tab. And then first of all, you see whatever zip code you're in, you put in your zip code. It says 3,879 nonprofit organizations in my zip code. They're all people that giving you money and help. That's all they do. 3,879 people giving you free money and help. So you go over to legal help, okay? And you see all the organizations. There's like 300 organizations for legal, 300. Not lawyers going to charge you $400 an hour. These are 300. And you look down that list. One is called Understanding Government Programs. Wow. That sounds like me. But it's not. These are lawyers that specialize in something. Here's one right on top. Insurance enrollment, some kind of a health insurance, things like that. So they will fight for you that. Forget that. Legal services, Medicaid legal services. You're fighting Medicaid. Okay, here's a free legal help to make sure you get Medicaid. You don't have to hire an attorney. The National Medicare Rights Helpline, okay, that's for Medicare. So this is people for free that know the system because they're fighting a system every day. So they know the pressure points and the soft sources and things like that. Look at all these. Coaching into care. Zoers, downtown day services, not legal services for immigrants, Consumer Law Resource Center, okay? And that's only 10 of the 90 domestic violence services, ADA information hotline. You have a disability and don't think you're getting fair treatment, veteran services, okay? Call them. See, all these people they don't get money from you. They help people like you. So you are someone they want because they already got money to help people like you. So that's why they're there, to answer the phone and try to help you. But see, remember, they're not going to get money from you. So you have to be nice to them. They get money. If you will call up and you're nasty, they can hang up and wait for somebody else who's nice to call up. Yeah. So you have your personality. That's the only thing you have, unless you're going to bribe them somehow. All these Frederick Douglass Community Center, social services, American Job Center, language access, not sure. Okay, and I'm only up to 20. We got 70 more to go. Supplemental nutrition programs, legal self-help offices, educational career counseling, women's veterans call center, the White House VA hotline, okay, Veterans Administration hotline, lawyers serving warriors. This is the kind of help that's in your community, all for free. And you have access to that. And you're not going to find them in Google. People go to Google and you just get crap of people trying to sell you something. You don't have money, so get out of Google, please, because you're just going to get frustrated and wind up paying money for something that you can't afford, or maybe even get scammed from people who promise you stuff because you're vulnerable. You need help and you're vulnerable. And that's when the suckers, the scammers get you, because you really want to solve your problem and you're desperate. And you can't fall for that. So just stay out of Google. You don't stand a chance. Okay? So do these services. And the big one here is findhelp.org. And don't forget your elected official. And call the VA is going to be a problem. And Social Security. So make sure you plan ahead of time to start, solving that problem you have with them, because it's going to take some time. Okay? But the money's still there, okay? So please keep at it. And if you want help, we do one-on-one help, unlimited, for $20 a month. We have a subscription service that helps people collect all the money they need and all the money that's available to them in the government, which is over $18,000 every year to every adult in America. And people don't know how to find it. So we do that. I've been doing this for 50 years. And now we have a membership of 15,000 people that help each other apply for all the government grants they're eligible for. And we have live people every day for like 3, 4, 5 hours that answer your questions about how to get this stuff and get through the roadblocks, because that's what life is going to be. And life is that way all the time. But now it's going to be a little bit more, at least with government stuff. Because there's a new sheriff in town. It makes it harder. But remember, it's still there for you. You own it. This is your government, not their government. your government. This is what democracy is about. So let me try to help you too. It's letsgohelp.com. It's $20 a month, and if you feel I scammed you, I'll certainly give you every penny back, okay? Letsgohelp.com. Let me help you too.